Okay, so we're going to do some fringe trimming today. Really important to trim their fringes regularly. Obviously they need to be able to see, but also they absorb a lot of vitamin D through their eyes. So if the fringes are over the eyes, they don't get that. So regular fringe trimming is really important. Broadly, there are two different types of trimmers. There are these big ones, which are kind of sheep shears, I think, and they're very effective, particularly for thick, dense or wet fleeces. And then these ones are dog grooming ones, which are great for smaller cria, and certainly if you're new to it, they're much safer. They've got blunter ends. I'm going to use these because Galaxy's got a bit of fleece around his eyes, and these are a little bit quicker, but please use the dog grooming ones if you're new to it. So Russell's going to kindly just move Galaxy over here. I will come, and I'll say this side. So he's just going to move him to about there, get a nice hold. I need him a little bit away from the edge. Just going to gently touch him over this way. Ideally he wouldn't be stuck in a corner, so we're going to start again. We're going to move him around. Russell's going to catch him a little bit quicker, just so he's not... Sorry. Step right back. Just turn him to step right back. So Russell's now just going to turn him. I'm going to stand here. Okay, so that's a really nice position. He's got a bit of space in front, so he doesn't feel like he's being cornered. Okay, so the first thing we always do is just do a little, he's a little bit shy of the clippers. So we're just going to do a little bit of clipping in front of his face, just so he's not too worried about it. Now touch their heads as little as possible. They really don't like it, so don't be tempted to keep touching their heads. All I've done is just move the fleece away from his eyelashes. Then the first cut I normally do is along the top of the eye. You see the points are way away from the eyes. And I just do a little cut. The points are way away, nowhere near the eyes. So a little cut there. I'm going above the lashes and just trimming. Now you can take a bit longer if you want to make it a bit nicer, but this is just really for utility. Right, my next cut, so I'm going to slightly move my position, is this bit in front of their eyes, which is the bit that stops them seeing. So you go upwards, again away from the eyes, and just take that a little bit there. Just going to do a little bit here because he's got a little bit of fleece on his face there, which is going to stop him seeing. And I'm just going to do a little bit more there. Don't be tempted to move stuff. Just going to tidy it up a little bit there like that. And honestly, that's probably enough. Might take just a little bit more off there because when he's wet, that will probably flop down. But there's a little bit of fluff on his eyelashes, which we're going to leave because, as I said, there's a little bit on his cheek here, which soon is going to stop him seeing. I'm just taking a little bit off that. This is trouble, as you get nicer animals and they get more coverage and density on their cheeks. Ideally you want animals that can have a straight sight eye line. So I'm just going to do the other side now. I think we might just, Russell's just going to let him go gently, move around the other side. Just because it gives me a... So I'm just standing here, just try and keep him in position. If he wants to run, he can. He's got lots of nice space in front of him. Russell's doing some nice holds. Again, I'm going to stand slightly below. He's a little bit fed up now. That's good. Okay. Just doing a little bit of snipping again. Again, just very gently lifting this away from his eyelashes. A little bit here. I'm taking a bit more off the top because actually when it gets wet, that tends to hang down over their eyes. So I'm just doing this little bit here. Then remember this cut from the front again. This is the bit that stops them seeing, but again my shears are pointed well away from his eyes. A little bit to do here on his cheek, just to make sure he's got a really nice sight line. That's pretty good. Just because he's being, if he was upset, I wouldn't bother doing this cosmetic stuff, but I'm just making him look a little bit smarter just by taking that. And we're done. And we're going to gently let him go. And everybody's